It's time to spit some chiclets. Hey everybody, welcome to the Mud Jug One channel. I am your host. I hope everybody's doing well. As you can see, I got my LA Kings jersey on today. We're going to be talking a little bit about hockey and sports and NASCAR. Forgot to talk about NASCAR last video. I said I was going to talk about NASCAR and I didn't, so we're gonna catch up on that. But we are going to be talking about what sports dip the most. Now, I want everybody's comments on this one. I want to know opinions. I have done a video about this in the past, but it's been a while and hockey playoffs are around the corner and there's a lot of hockey players who are dippers. Let's get right into it. I already got a dip in, but I'm going to put a little filler in. I haven't been putting a dip in on cam because, YouTube's kind of been, pulling a fast one on me there with, the good old censorship these days. Gotta love it. We got a new mud jug today. What the heck? Yes, it's the Slapshot mud jug. So, yes, I know we got a little hockey theme going. We got the hockey logo here, and we got the skull and stick logo. We've had a lot of requests for a hockey mud jug, so we figured, well, let's do one. Let's do one on white. Looks like ice. So let's get right into it. So I basically picked about 5 sports that I thought, there's plenty of dippers in those sports. Number 1, hockey. Then, of course, football. Then you have wrestling. There's a lot of wrestlers who are dippers. Fighters, MMA. And, of course, you got baseball. So, I want to know people's opinion. What sports have players that dip the most? Now, obviously, baseball is kind of a given. Football players, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of football players, a lot of NFL players that are dippers. Why do people choose to dip over cigarettes? Well, it's pretty obvious. It's the lungs. It's the cardio. And, especially if you're a fighter or a wrestler, you got to cut weight. And dipping kind of, curbs your appetite a little bit. So if you're watching your diet and you're watching your weight, a lot of people use dipping to, stay below that threshold of that weight they're trying to get to. I don't know if there's any NASCAR drivers that, that are dippers. Probably are. I think maybe it's more the fans than anything that are dippers. Speaking of NASCAR, we forgot to talk about Daytona. Daytona was crazy. Good thing Mr. Newman is out of intensive care. Was it intensive care, critical condition, some shit, Chris? Anyway, he's out. Crazy crash. Truck race had a crazy crash. Kyle Busch didn't win, so that was a good thing. Denny Handjob Hamlin, he ended up winning Daytona. I want to see guys like Matty D and, some of these other guys that haven't won or haven't won very often win big races, period, to be honest. Then we had Vegas this past weekend. Of course, Kyle Busch racing the Truck Series, and he won. Johnny Sauter, my boy, got second behind him, of course. And again, one of the reasons why I'm not a big fan of Kyle Busch is because he takes away from all these guys that are scratching 2 nickels together in the Truck Series, and he takes it away from them and got to pump up that ego, get them truck wins. And then, of course, Joey Longneck Logano. I can't stand that guy either. He ended up winning the race in Vegas. Yeah, NASCAR season's back. But I'm more focused on hockey these days because the playoffs are coming. We got 20 games left, something like that, Chris?
Yep.
Boston is just killing it. They were leading the league when I checked last night. Tampa Bay Lightning have been on a tear. Vegas is coming back. They're in first in the Pacific, but I'm rooting for the Oilers. I can't root for the Kings anymore because they're not going to make the playoffs. It's time to rebuild. So I want to know also in the comments who's watching hockey, whose teams, what's going on, your thoughts on hockey, since that's kind of our theme. But also let me know what you think about, dippers in particular sports. I mean, I don't know. Is there dippers in badminton, Chris? I mean, I don't think too many of our viewers are watching badminton, right? I mean,
old ass dude.
Soccer, dude. Soccer's more popular in the States than hockey is. I just Googled it before we start filming this video, just so you know. Crazy. What about golf, right? I'm a golfer, or I try to be once in a while. I suck at it. There's quite a few golfers. You see quite a few golfers on the PGA Tour with a little hamski packed in the side. They kind of keep it on the way in the side, and every once in a while you catch them pulling a can out of their bag or spitting some of that, black goodness So that's about it, folks. I want to get everybody's opinion. I'm trying to do videos with topics and subjects where we can get some interaction, get some comments going, and see. I'm interested to see people's opinion on certain things, and this is one of them. Get you a slap shot mud jug while you can. Playoffs around the corner. We did bring back, by the way, the Avengers roadie. We had some of them. We were just waiting on a clear coat for, and we got these back in, so we're gonna get rid of those real quick. Oh, remember, Redneck Nation mud jug, rednecknationgear.com. Get you one. And the other channel I started a hockey card channel, believe it or not, just for fun. I figured I'd do some videos and help people. I want to help people with that channel. It's really what I wanted to do. I've been getting into hockey cards. I pulled a $600 mega patch. Won a 34 Austin Matthews card last night. Oh yeah, baby. So if you want to see my shenanigans over there, the link is down below. Chirps and Dangles Cards is the channel name. It's going to be fun. Anyway, I'll leave you with this. Always be a man to reach for that can, because they ain't dipping, ain't shitting, you ain't packing, you slacking. And if you ain't spitting black, you better be at least spitting chiclets. I'm out. A lot of NASCAR fans, rednecks? Yes. And I do want to make a comment about that. I think a big thing around NASCAR and a lot of reasons why people who've never seen a race or been to a race don't take it seriously, the technology and the craziness, 200 miles an hour, 3 cars wide going around into a corner. Come on, baby.